Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner, and this is my review for Basketball Wives Season 8, Episode 9. This is the third review that I've done today. I've already done my other two videos for Black Ink Crew, New York, and Black Ink Crew, Compton, how thankful I am for all the kind words, and with me being frustrated the other day and just being over YouTube and just the whole flagging thing, and I was just in a bad headspace. But thank you all for your kind words. It was amazing, 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 and that is why I'm back, because we are JayBirds, and I am JayLee, and this is JLeesCorner, and all that goodness. But yeah, the love was absolutely appreciated. Thank you to everybody who sent stuff to my Cash App and my PayPal. It was greatly appreciated. I got a few 313s, which I thought was so cute. But yeah, I'm feeling better today. I talked to my mom, I talked to Karla, I talked to Alex, and today is a better day. So I'm still kind of on a little hiatus. I'm not doing as many videos. Y'all got the 2 Black Ink Crews. You're gonna get this one. I'm going to do Love at the Lockup, and then I probably won't have anything else up until Monday. From our Sunday shows. So still taking it easy or whatever, just to not, get my feathers too ruffled too quick. Okay, but I'm like, I know certain things. I'm like, let me just kind of not completely, shut off this, because, as someone commented and said, like, you have a whole 5-year plan, YouTube isn't easy, and I have to roll with the punches. So, I am here, and I love you all. Anyway, let's get started, okay? But do not forget to, 1, subscribe to my channel. 2, do not forget to like this video. If you don't like it, share it, comment on it, and all that stuff. And be amazingly happy with me being back. Okay, so, Malaysia and Kristen meet up, okay? And I'm looking like, these two, okay? In Malaysia, they like bring their kids together, even though I feel like Kristen's daughter is too young to be hanging out with Malaysia's older kids. But I digress. But Malaysia brings up, I'm just so frustrated, and upset that with the family beef, because family is everything to me, you know what I'm saying? And for the family beef to be brought back up at Phoebe's show, it just aggravates me. We'll be aggravated with Kristen, because Kristen is the one who brought up old text messages from Cece. My thing is, how did y'all make peace? And Kristen's still looking for dirt on Cece from 2 years ago, just to have her be, have OG be pissed off at Kristen. Have OG be pissed off at Cece. So you mad at anybody, be mad at Kristen. She's keeping it up. They made up, 2-3 episodes ago? Girl, I digress. And so they chit chat, but I don't care too much. But Kristen brings up how she wants to have a 90s TV theme skate party. And I'm like, that's a lot, but it's cute, so I get it. It is what it is. But she brings up how Cece isn't invited, because I'm just so mad at her, because, she didn't own what she wrote. She didn't remember. I'm pretty sure everyone has talked shit about somebody to their friend, and then a couple years later, if someone says, did you say this about me? Bitch, I don't know. I don't remember. Probably, I don't remember saying that. But if I did, okay. So I feel like they want Cece to remember something verbatim from 2 years ago. Bye. Y'all be killing me with this. Cece, be back. She me bush. No, some people just don't remember. Sometimes I don't remember. I can do it. I do videos every day. Not sometimes cannot remember what I've said. Okay, somebody commented on the video of mine and said, "Oh, it was so funny when you said some." I'm looking like, I said that. Oh, what was I talking about? I don't be remembering. But, I guess it is what it is. But she's like, she's not going to invite Cece. She's like, and had me and OG not made up or whatever, she wouldn't be invited either. We see Jennifer, Jackie, and OG walking and talking. Okay, walking and talking on the little stroll. And OG brings up how she is mad at Cece. Mainly because I get that people say stuff, when they don't know people. I get that. She's like, but my issue is that when, we talked about it, she didn't own up to it. I feel like they also didn't give her a chance to. And like I said, I don't think she remembered what she said to Kristen, who she now does not talk to 2 years ago. But, it is what it is. She brings about, if Cece can just own up to what she said, we'll be fine. But if she keeps trying to, dance around the issue, whatever. That's what's gonna make me mad. I'm like, OG girl, you don't have time to be mad at CC for something she said 2 years ago. I mean, have the conversation, but you can't be upset that she walked into a situation where everyone knew of something that she had no idea about, and she didn't say, "Oh yeah, I said all that 2 years ago." She didn't fucking remember. Let's leave it at that. So Jackie then brings up, well, do you feel like everybody owns up to things they say or whatever? Because I don't know if everyone does that. And then both OG and Jen said, "Well, yeah, I guess so, whatever." Well, Jen, I heard that you was saying things. She was like, "What? You heard what I was saying? What?" Well, this guy sent me some DMs. He's from Atlanta, and he said that you was saying rude things about Malaysia. And she was like, "I didn't say shit about Malaysia, so don't put me in it or whatever. Like, leave me out of it. I don't know what you're talking about, whatever." So Jackie said how some guy is sending her messages saying that Jen said this and Jen said this and Jen talking about Malaysia kids real bad and saying mean things and she just wanted she said it, but Jen said no, I did not say anything and I don't know what you are talking about. And for the first time, I kind of believe Jen, because usually when Jen lie, her voice get really really high pitched. I don't. It's weird. She acts. You can tell when she lying and when she not lying. I don't think Jen was lying, but it was what it was. But Jen, like, what? Leave me out of it. I didn't say nothing. Leave me be, bitches. So we then see scene of Cece and Byron talking. And Cece's telling Byron about, oh, I went to Phoebe's show, whatever, and then I walk in there, and then Kristen had then show OG these 2-year-old texts from when her and OG got into it, and me and Kristen as friends were talking, and I was talking stuff about OG because I was kind of supporting Kristen, and I don't it's just kind of crazy, whatever. And Bob's like, I don't. What was the point of that? Like, why did they show it? It was no point. There was no point at all. I have had many of friends I've had conversations with people who they don't like. And I'm like, yeah, she dumb. She real dumb. She dumb. Her feet ugly. Okay, her eyebrows don't match each other. Her glasses don't match her hair. Let me see. You just say random dumb stuff because your friend is beefing with somebody and you say, girl, it ain't that serious. Especially if you don't really know, like you're not friends with that person. You've seen them, but you're not friends with them. That's normal girlfriend stuff. I'm looking like, girl, leave it be. But she brings up how it's just kind of crazy or whatever that Kristen will bring it up. So, he then brings up how, he and CC good. Like, what, me and you good. So, anything's going on, I don't care about that or whatever. He said, but I do know I need to fix, issues with my children. So I do know that. And CC gets kind of teary-eyed. This brings up how, I don't care if they ever like me. I don't care if they ever like me, but I just don't want them not liking you. I don't want y'all having issues. And the fact that Byron owns that he has to fix the issue with his children, but he ain't gonna allow that to interfere with his healthy relationship with Cece. I think it's what grown men do. Look, his kids are grown adults, and he don't have the time because he don't have many years left. Even if that man live another 30 years, he should not live them the 30 years trying to appease his children. Man, y'all sound dumb. No, how can you not be happy? Look, I get that y'all upset because your daddy left your mama, or your parents separated, and your daddy moved on to Cece. I get that, but I don't have time to be beefing with daddy new girlfriend. If I'm cool with you, daddy, I'm cool with you. That's daddy girlfriend. Okay, whatever. I don't have to go over there too often, and when I do, hey. And that's it. But I'm like, I don't have time for the foolishness. But I'm happy that Byron owned that he needs to fix things with his kids. It ain't got nothing else to do with CC. They just making CC a scapegoat all up and through. We then see that Jackie, Evelyn, and Phoebe go to pole dance class. And I've come to realize that anytime Phoebe is in a scene, she's going to irk my nerves. All of them. Because Phoebe is a backpedaling, pussy popping, lying, thieving, stealing. Maybe not thieving, stealing, but she definitely is a liar. She definitely ain't about that life. at all. Okay, because when anybody comes at her, she backpedals so fast her legs fall off. Anyway, so they had a pole dance class and everything, and Evelyn brings up how, you understand, oh, those shoes, your toes are kind of hanging over the corners or whatever. I know OG toes that all the time. I call her Toji because her toe was, hanging out her shoe. I'm looking like those shoes where it's just enough room for your big toe to slide out. If you stand in the heels long enough, your feet will slide down and your big toe will pop out. Point blank, period. The only thing that's holding your toes from coming out sometime is if there is no opening in the front. Your feet will slide. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It ain't like the shoes are too big. There's your feet slide, and you're not supposed to get shoes that fit your feet too tight because then your feet be tight. Okay, it's just it's heels. It's what happens, girl. It's you childish. She be like, I saw her feet, her toe was hanging out. It was them dumb shoes where there's literally only enough room for the big toe to pop out, and the longer you stand in them jokers, your feet start sliding. It's gravity and sweats. Anyway, so but my Phoebe told thinking all two girls are bad. So then they sit around chit-chatting or whatever. So they then get on Tammy. I don't know why this group of women would. Whenever Evelyn's in a group, she should just not talk about Tammy because when she do, it makes her look pathetic. And my thing is for her to bring up, I heard because they talk about Phoebe's show. And people say, yeah, people came or whatever. Tammy came with her daughter, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, I heard that Tammy's going to be trying to be rapping or whatever, and her daughter's help her. I'm like, Evelyn, why do you care? Why? I've never seen a person be so interested in the life of a person they claim to not have no time for. The people in my life who I don't have time for, I have no idea what's going on in their life. They could be winning a Nobel Peace Prize right now. They could be right now on the president's porch collecting $5 million. I would have no idea. You want to know why? I don't keep tabs on anything a person who I don't care for has going on. I don't care if it's a neighbor, a family member, a cousin, a classmate. I'm not keeping up with nobody who I don't, even if I have people I work with now, I have no idea what they have going on in their life. You want to know why? Because I don't concern myself with people I don't concern myself with. But Evelyn has nothing else better to do. So Phoebe said, well, yeah, her daughter came or whatever, they show love or whatnot, and her daughter is helping her out. Phoebe brings up how, but I know Tammy don't really have it or whatever, she was doing old school stuff. Now, when she said it, I was confused as to what she meant. I thought she was talking about Tammy was old. And, that's why she doing old school music or whatever. And, she needed her help. That's what I thought she meant. I thought it was an insult, truth be told. So we then see Evelyn bring up, well, okay, because I heard from Jen that Tammy was out and she had a stylist get her some clothes, and the clothes the stylist got her, when they took the clothes back, it had vagina juice stains all in the middle. And, she was trying to take them back as if she had never used them. And the stylist was like, nah, we got to charge you for these. And then when they charged or tried to charge her, Jen said that Tammy's card got declined. I'm like, when did this happen? Because how would you know? Girl, Tammy gonna beat your ass. This lead girl for it to be Jen telling Evelyn something, and then for Evelyn to take it back to Jackie and Phoebe is the crazy part. And wasn't Evelyn the main one saying, like, what, 2 episodes ago to OG, if someone tells you something about somebody else, you keep it to yourself, you don't go tell nobody else? And look at you, Evelyn. Look at you, not following your own advice. Evelyn, you was a messy chick. You was very messy. And it's crazy how you don't even realize you're a full living hypocrite. A full living hypocrite. Okay, you are a hypocrite in the body form. Tammy, Tammy was on IG. I posted the video on my IG. Again, if y'all are not following me on IG, you miss all kind of stuff. I posted the video. Tammy did a whole diss to Jen about that, to the beats of No Vaseline by Ice Cube, and it was quite fire. Okay, it was a bop. It was a whole bop. Let's just say that. I was like, girl, who wrote that for you? Who wrote that? Girl went off. Like, don't be regret said that Jen said that Jen got nerd to be talking about her when Jen was putting her mouth on people's poles. Get it? Back in the days that you put your mouth on MJ's pole number 23 when he played in Chicago. I said, you gonna bring Jordan? Girl. She posted and deleted it. Like it's on my IG page. I said, girl, and I listened to her Tatiana Trio song. It's a little bit of a bop. I may listen to it twice. I listened to it once. No, I listened to it once, and it's not bad. She's not rapping in a British accent. It's real basic. Like it's a basic bop. It's a basic bop. I feel like if she would have dropped that earlier in the summer, it could have been a little summer bop. Little summer bop, so but I digress. Anyway, but that just goes into me saying how, with Phoebe saying how, Tammy's too old to be doing old school rapping or whatever. And the rap, her song ain't old school at all. And for Jen telling Evelyn, these things about Tammy, Tammy went off. She went off. Okay. Go to my Instagram and see. Y'all know my Instagram link is in the description box below. Anyway, so from that gossiping of it going on or whatever, Jackie then brings up, I heard that Jen was talking about Malaysia and, her kids, because some dude in Atlanta was like DMing me. And Evelyn like, what? Like, are you for real? Like, what happened? Well, yeah, he said that Jen said, something. I'm not going to repeat stuff because I'm not going to repeat. It's bad. I don't want to repeat it. So Evelyn then said, well, can we call him? Like, we should call him because, like, we need to know if it's true. Messy boots. Messy boots. They then, Jackie said, well, I'll give you his number. I'll give you his number, whatever. We gotta find out, because it's true. Like, she needs to know. So Evelyn calls this man, and when the dude realized that it's Evelyn calling him, oh my God, Evelyn's alive. Oh my God, he's a fan. He's completely a fan. My thing is a fan, and look. I have people in my DMs. Oh, my DMs are full. I can't get through all my DMs because people will send you things, tea. You know what I'm saying? And you can take it as you will. So, girl. So I can imagine how much tea they get because they famous. You know what I'm saying? They on TV. I'm just a little YouTuber or whatever. So again, oh my God, Evelyn. She then said, well, yeah, like, so what was said or whatever. Malaysia was kicked out her house in LA and she can't afford to live where she lived or whatever. She's a bad mother. She would leave her kids anywhere and everywhere, whatever. And this is stuff that Jen told her friend. Her friend told me. And like, well, who's the friend? Oh, the girl that she be with named Dominique. And they're like, oh my God. Evelyn is just laughing and cackling and just embracing the messiness of it all. Now listen, the dude only said that Dominique said that Jen said that Malaysia got put out her house. She can't afford where she living, and she's a bad mother. And leave her kids at home by themselves. That's what the dude said. Okay, remember that. Anyway, he also again brings up that it wasn't Jen didn't tell him. He said Dominique told him, and Dominique said she got it from Jen or whatever. So Evelyn then said, "Well, I gotta tell Malaysia because Jen, talked about me and my daughter." These hoes messy. Messy. For no reason. I'm like, this whole episode was he say, she say, we say, he say, she say, we say, the whole damn thing. We see OG and CC talk. They hashed it out. I don't want to go through it. OG just brings up how, I just don't appreciate how you didn't own what you said. CC was like, well, I felt like when it happened, like I didn't know what I was talking about or whatever. I didn't remember. I felt like maybe Kristen had fake some text or whatever, and I didn't know what you were talking about. But I remember now, and I apologize or whatever. It was childish, it was hurtful, it was uncalled for. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry. And OG accepts, and they hug it out, and they're fine. Next, we then see Kristen, Jackie, and OG and Tammy are out costume shopping for Kristen's 90s themed sitcom themed skating party. Now we already know Tammy ain't going. Tammy don't go to nothing. I don't know why Tammy on the season, she don't go to anything. I'm not saying it as, oh, Tammy so whatever, but I feel like she don't even really need to be on the season because she doesn't go to anything. Like, Anyway, so Jackie then starts to bring up all the stuff that she knows, all the messiness or whatever. Well, girl, somebody messaged me and told me, they messaged me and they said Jen said, this and that or whatever, and Jen told Dominique and stuff or whatever about Malaysia. And then they're like, oh, really? And the fact that Tammy said, oh, okay, so the streets, because Jackie said, the dude said, Dominique to the Jen said, I know it's crazy. And now the streets are talking. The streets are talking and everyone's talking about it or whatever. So, and tell them like, oh, the streets are talking. Okay, Jackie. Because the thing is, are you sure the streets are talking or is it just you? Because it's he say, she say bullshit. You know what I'm saying? OG then said, well, we asked Jen if she said it and she said no, whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy that, we specifically asked her and she denied it. And I'm like, well, it is what it is. Tell me, like, you know what I'm saying? Well, is my name on the rumor list as well? Like, is there rumors about me too? And they said, well, actually, Jackie then says how Phoebe was saying that Tammy was was too old to be rapping. Now, that's technically not what she said. She didn't use the word she too old to be rapping, but she did say Tammy out here rapping and she old school. So again, I thought she was, still saying something about her age, but not that she too old to be rapping or whatever. So Tammy gets pissed. Oh, okay, well, I'm gonna see her. It's gonna be a time and place for us to have this conversation. And so we then see Tammy has that conversation. She's at a little studio with her dialect coach because she wants to do a British accent for her alter ego, Tatiana Trio. And again, the song she did, it was in British accent, in a British accent with it whatsoever. But she also invited OG and Phoebe down for a conversation, probably mainly because OG was there a couple of times and things was said. She just needed a witness to the bullshit of it all to take what happened back to the group. That's what it was. So Phoebe said, well, I thought when Tammy invited me, I thought, okay, she wants to get to know me. But I walk in and it's me and OG, so I know it's about to be some bullshit. Yes, it is. Very much so. But no one cares that you don't like OG because she asked you about no damn, oh, you ain't got no gag order? You need one. So Tammy was like, look, it was funny because let me pull the pictures up. Tammy was up on stage, and Phoebe and OG was in the crowd, okay? And look, Phoebe looked scared to me. Phoebe looked like, okay, what have I gotten myself into? Your mouth has gotten you to a situation that your ass may not be able to cash. And so Tammy again is up on stage, okay? And Tammy, she's in all black, got her little hat on or whatever. She do look like she's dressed for a fight, if you ask me. But not too much because the hair is all out. But again, she looking down like I heard from Jackie, okay, that you talk shit about me and you said I was too old to rap. I have been nice to you. I have respected you. I have not done anything to you. And I'm like, oh shit. Okay. And Phoebe like, well, what? That's not what I said. What I said was you rap old school, not that you are old. And Jackie Lyons said, I have respect for you. You've done anything, never done anything to girl. Phoebe was back pedaling a little bit, because again, what her comment could have been lost in translation because I thought she was being shady as well, but she could have said that, oh, she rapping old school stuff. I get it. It could go either way. So this is not as much as a backtrack as she done every other time, but it's still things where she don't have that. She don't never had that same energy. When somebody checks her, her energy goes way down to Chihuahua puppy. Okay, she be acting like a Rottweiler, a little pit bull. You know what I'm saying? And whenever somebody start checking her, she's going all the way down to Earth, Earth. She ain't barking so loud no more. Girl, your bark and your bite does not match. Anyway, so Phoebe like, Jackie lying. That ain't what I said. And I'm sick of Jackie or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now, at that point in time, Tammy and OG both say, well, Jackie said you said it. So, I don't know. And so, it's a lot of things going on. A lot of things being said or whatever. So, it's just what's being said. Well, what else? Well, I don't want to say. They're like, no, you brought up, so what else is being said? And she sang like a canary, okay, like ooh, all up and through. So then she's like, you know what? Well, Phoebe was like, well, someone's Evelyn said, oh, gee, that your toes be hanging up off your shoes, and and Tammy. Evelyn said that Jen said, the whole your clothes returned, the car declined, coochie juice all up in them. And Tammy, like, she said, she said, what? Okay. And I feel like Tammy must have had that rap that she did on IG ready from this scene, and she just posted it, you know, recently or whatever. Because now I'm like, it wasn't like she watched the show and seen what Jen said. She was told what Jen said, and she released it once it was said on television. Is what I thought happened. So Tammy's, you can tell she's upset, and I think it's mainly because the people who she don't fuck with, or who for the most part Tammy don't say nothing about, is still doing scenes, making comments about her. I would be pissed off too. She's like, all right, I'm done, I'm leaving, I'm out of here. And she leaves because, like, it's just some bullshit. So when we see when we see I'm finna Jamie again, Tammy, no, not Tammy, Jackie and OG meet up to talk. Jackie, like, you know what? I think I'm rethinking telling Tammy what Phoebe said about her, you know what I'm saying, being old and rapping. And OG said, well, girl, it's too late now. The cat's out the bag. She's like, what? She's like, well, we met up with Tammy, now Tammy knows, and Tammy's pissed off or whatever because Phoebe said that she was lying, and that ain't what she said, and that ain't how she meant it or whatever. And she said that she's getting tired of you twisting her words. She's getting tired of your shit, Jackie. She's what? I cannot believe. You know what? Keep Phoebe the fuck away from me, baby, because I can't. If I see her, I will hurt the little girl. I'm like, the old Jackie is seeping right on out. And then right across town, we see Evelyn and Phoebe talking, and then Phoebe like, you know what? I'm not feeling. No. I'm not about to be beefing with no elderly people. Meaning, why I gotta be beefing with Jackie and Tammy and they the oldest? I'm like, girl, that's such shade to call either of them elderly. But I'm like, but she gonna deny she said it later. Phoebe's a punk pussy. She's a whole punk pussy. Nobody should ever be like, you know what? I respect you because she say what she mean. No, she don't. She say what she thinks she can get away with. And when someone asks her, you said what? She denies it. But at the reunion, I hope they get that ass. Okay, I don't want them dance around no questions. Phoebe, you said A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, and then the following episode when they asked you about saying A, B, C, D, E, F, and G 2 days prior, you act like you didn't say it. But you did. Is you a backpedaling pussy popping bitch? Are you? And she better say, she gonna say no, she gonna lie. Anyway, we then see it's this 90s theme party. It was cute or whatever. We seen, let me see, Malaysia did not come in the right costume, if you ask me. It was supposed to be 90s TV show theme costumes. She came as Gabrielle Union and Bring It On. And I'm like, that was a movie and it came out in the 2000s. So girl, you lose. I mean, it's a cute outfit or whatever, because it matters, but it wasn't part of the theme. We had Evelyn who came as Peggy Bundy, as you see. Someone said that Tammy played a black Peggy Bundy on the TV show back in the day, and they feel like that's why Evelyn picked this one to kind of be like, compared to Evelyn. To be compared to Tammy. I mean, that's a stretch, but I guess it could have happened. We had, who was this? Kristen, who went as Ashley from The Fresh Prince. I mean, it matched. It matched or whatever. We also seen that Phoebe came as a different athlete. I think Phoebe was athlete like in one of her videos or something, but they didn't do a little, 2 and 2 shots. I really didn't care. Anyway, so at this point in time, we have Malaysia there, Evelyn, Phoebe, and one other person was not a part of the show, and they chit chatting, right? Kristen is like, I can't be fake sitting here, with Malaysia, knowing what was being said about her. So I have to tell her. And so she then proceeds to tell her what happened, or whatever. Now, Phoebe Phoebe, Kristen, and Evelyn then say, well, people were talking about your kids. What? When she gets all emotional, she's crying a little bit, she's sweating real hard or whatever. The three about your kids. What did they say? Well, your kids and your money. What did they say? Who said what? What happened? Okay. So Kristen then says, well, they called your kids dirty. Now that's not what that man said. That's not what that man said at all. That man said that Dominique said that Jen said she couldn't afford where she lived. She got put out and she was not home with her kids. That man did not say them kids was dirty. Phoebe says in her confessional that ain't what that man said on the phone. And Evelyn know that ain't what that man said on the phone. But neither Evelyn or Phoebe corrects it. I'm confused on to why Kristen is the one telling Malaysia what was said, and Kristen wasn't even there. Why is it not coming from Malaysia? Coming from Evelyn or Phoebe, and both of them are sitting there not saying shit. They're letting the information be completely misconstrued and just fucked up around or whatever, and they're not saying, girl, I say y'all messy. Y'all are messy. And the crazy part about it was Evelyn didn't tell Malaysia. Well, Malaysia, actually, I called the guy. I heard it from his phone. She didn't say that. She just said they sat there and said the dudes. What guy? What guy was the guy in Atlanta who contacted Jackie, and he said that Jen told Dominique and Dominique told him. So this point in time, she's pissed off. She's pissed off. But Evelyn and Phoebe don't correct the lie that Kristen's saying. Because what Kristen's saying isn't true. But I digress. Anyway, Chris like, well, how is it that, it was dumb. It was dumb or whatever. So Evelyn said, well, you need to talk to Jackie or whatever because, you need to ask Jackie why she told everybody except you what this man been saying. So, because she didn't told me, she didn't told everybody else except you that this man has been contacting her about things that Jen and Dominique was saying about you. You need to check Jackie. I'm like, okay. So now Jackie the scapegoat? Malaysia cousins get to the party. And you hear Evan say, well, who was them hoes over there? They're like, girl, them was Malaysia cousins. Oh. Now, see, Malaysia, you see what Evan call your cousins? She calls them hoes. That's what she does. So then we see Jen and Dominique get there, whatever. And everybody trying to get their skates off because there was a skating party. So you see Malaysia out of breath as she gets to Jen and Dominique, who just walked in. Jen, she's like, yeah, what's going on? So I heard that you said, you know what I'm saying, did you say my kids were dirty? She was like, no, I've never even heard that. What are you talking about? Again, Jen has a way of how, when she lying, you can tell when she lying. Jen not lying that she didn't say that. I'm telling y'all, I need to see the proof. If I see the proof, I'm like, well, damn. But Jen don't seem like she lying in these instances or whatever. She's like, no, I never even heard that. So you didn't tell Dominique that my kids are there, and Dominique, you told some dude named Anthony. She's like, who? I don't even know no, I would never do that. No. And they're both like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? You didn't say I was put out my house. And she was like, I don't know. I didn't know why you left LA. I had no idea what was going on with you. And that's something else. I don't even think Jen and Malaysia was ever that close for her to have those details. But I digress. Now, Jackie might have been close enough to have them details, but I'm going to let that go. Anyway, she's like, look, I didn't say anything, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't know why you moved to LA. And the only time I heard anything was when Jackie told me she heard something. And she was saying the things that she said she heard. But, I don't have anything to do with that. So Evelyn then said, I think she's being truthful. Like, I believe her this time. You should talk to Jackie. Then Jackie walks in. So Jackie comes in. It was Jackie. It was some like two dudes or whatever. And you hear Jackie saying like, I need to go to the bathroom. Where's the restroom? And then I'm going, do whatever. So, she's like, Jackie, we need to talk, Jackie. And she's like, okay, what's up? So, Wes's, I heard that you said, that you out here spread lies about me. She's like, what, girl? She's like, are you for real? She's like, yeah, they said that you was the one spreading it. Jen didn't say, well, I just can't believe. And they're like, girl, they lying. Like, you know me, they lying. Like, whatever. She's like, but I gotta go to the bathroom. Like, and Evelyn, girl, you look crazy, girl. What bathroom? And she's really like, girl, She not even acting like it's a big deal. Like she's like, y'all in the tripping or whatever. And Malaysia on 10. Now Malaysia has all this energy for Jackie. All of it, okay? And to where she's in Jackie's face getting buck. Okay, she's getting wholeheartedly buck in Jackie's face. And Jackie like, Malaysia, you got the wrong one. Malaysia, calm down. You know what I'm saying? Malaysia, you making a whole play girl. And they're kind of being separated or whatever. And then, it gets louder and louder, and then it just kind of it's mayhem. Mayhem begins, and then it starts to cut off. But you hear Jackie say, "All right, they need Jackie Christie. I'm gonna give it to him." I'm like, "Oh, the old Jackie Christie has came up out because Malaysia was in her." I'm surprised Jackie didn't swing because Malaysia had that energy on Jackie. And we then see this is the episode where Jackie's supposed to quit because she got into a fight with Malaysia and our people or whatever. And we see from the preview for next week, it's a whole, it's a group, it's a whole bunch of foolishness going on. And I can't wait until next week's episode. But I'm going to end it here, y'all, because it's over. Anyway, I will talk to y'all later. I love you all. Peace.